Right, we're rolling with it. Let's see how this goes. I spent about 5 years trying to get transcoding, and Twitch is like, yeah, nah, you ain't getting it. So we're rolling with it. This could turn into a nightmare, but we're gonna go with it. Anyway, hello Twitch. It has been a while. A long while. I nipped out to get cigarettes and I just got back. So yeah, it's been a long time. I couldn't even tell you when the last stream was. But yeah, I nipped out to get cigarettes and I just got back. So let's hope I don't disappear for months on end again. Also hello YouTube. I'm hoping this goes up onto YouTube. Like if the stream lasts long enough, then this will go on YouTube. So YouTube side, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I'm just freeballing because I have no idea what I'm doing. This is just a streaming praying that everything works and nothing breaks. Twitch is broke for me already. I can't get transcoding, so people with bad internet, I am so sorry in advance. But yeah, I don't know why. Like, I think it's because I've not streamed in a while. Like, Twitch kind of gives transcoding options, which is your quality stuff, and for some reason I can't get it. I've tried about 20 times, and it's just not happening, so I think it's just down to me not streaming for a long time. That usually it takes a couple of attempts, but Twitch is like, no. So anyway, today we are doing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I thought we'll do a little chill stream, just to kind of come back and settle myself back in. So we're doing KCD today. If you've never heard of this game, you're in for a freaking ride. This game is what I would describe as an absolute shit show. It's got a good story, but everything else is awful. So just be prepared because this game's an absolute mess. If you've kind of followed me on Twitter and YouTube while I've been away, you've seen a few Kingdom Come Deliverance videos, and yeah, that will pretty much sum up the game. Also want to throw a quick disclaimer. I do have the ads on. I do have like the 3 hours of ads per hour. No, 3 minutes of ads per hour incentive going on. If you can, ad block for Twitch on Google Chrome, or like, I would say sub, but don't sub because I don't stream enough to warrant subs. Just saying now. I don't stream enough to warrant subs. So if you have ad block for Twitch, then that's fine. Like, it still all counts for me anyway. Because I think it goes like views. So yeah, we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. We'll do a new playthrough. I have beaten the game once during the summer, and yeah, we'll do this. We'll see how it goes. Like, we'll see if it goes over well on here and on YouTube. If it does, we'll keep going. And yeah, we'll just let the shit show begin, because yeah, this game is a mess. A beautiful mess, but a mess nonetheless. So yeah, well, get rid of the epilogue one, because I have beaten this, and we'll do normal. So yeah, this game came out in 2018. I decided to come back to it during the summer and try and beat it, and also to see if the game had aged well. It's not aged well. So the early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which has flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now there's some... Okay then, thanks game. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary, who decided to take... Game! Please! You guys have eyes, you can read it. But yeah, just to kind of talk about the game, the story is quite decent. Like, it's got a good story, it's just that everything else is awful. And you'll see why when, like, the combat, you'll see why when I get to the combat. Love a shit show. Because put it this way, think Oblivion, but without magic, and even more annoying. Right, let me close Twitter. I just want to make sure that everything works. So, just for kind of context as well to the story, You play as a blacksmith called Henry. Well, called Henry, and like this game will hammer the fact that you are a literal nobody, because that is essentially what you are. You are a nobody in this game. Like, and it will let you know that in quite harsh ways. When you try and, because it's not like a Elder Scrolls like Oblivion where you're dropped into the game, you have the skills already. This is pretty much a case of, yeah, you have nothing, you're going to be shit, regardless. Like, it's one of those games where you really have to work at it. Like, the lockpicking is a bit of a weird one. The sneaking's a bit of a weird one. Pickpocking's a bit weird. I don't pickpocket. I don't do that enough.
Husband, how goes
So yeah.
it?
Good. I should get it finished today.
So let's see how this goes.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour?
And it's all voice acted, which is great.
Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then.
Oh, whoa. Sexual content. No, I'm not wanting banned here, Twitch. Oh yeah, I better be really careful. Like, I'm not going to hit the quest today, but if I decide to stream this, there is one quest I need to be super careful of because, like, yeah, it will get me banned.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
Apparently it's nothing.
It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about
I won't say this, but the graphics are decent when it
I
works.
just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do.
Tips as well to kind of be decent in this, because, like, as I say, I've beaten the game once and I've kind of picked up on a few little things that really helps make the game easier. Like, I know what the best sword in the game is, I know what the best kind of stuff to get is, like, I'm quite well tuned into this now. By the way, has Discord pinged that I'm live? No, it has not. Let me ping my Discord quick. There we go. I forgot to ping Discord down. To be fair, I do have a bot that tells people when I'm live, but it's not working.
State you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
So, oh, I'm covering a bit. It doesn't matter. Yeah, let's do strength. I want to focus on the strength side of things because it's really vital for your damage.
I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well,
There we
I've
go.
got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicion turned up in town recently.
What does it matter?
So I'm learning to sword fight. And what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know
Oh yeah,
how your
the
father will react
characters
if you find
really
out.
ham their reactions. They
What's
really
going on?
ham it up.
I'm doing nothing
It's
wrong.
like,
I just wanted to
God
try-
above!
On your own
like,
head,
jeez,
be
oh.
it then. I can't stop you. And you can deal with
It's
your
like,
father on
oh,
your
I've
own.
cut myself. Oh, Lord, in the name of Jesus Christ and Jesus. Right, let's go. Let's go to Dad. Let's go say hi to Dad. Oh yeah, and it's all first person view. Like, it's very it can be a bit jarring. Anything here? Nails for Teresa. Yeah, take all of this. Like, there is something I could do to mess about with the game. There is also a way to, you know what, I'll show it. I need to find someone to punch. I can get the quickest game over. Biotheria, thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome. Good to see you. Right,
God save you, Henry.
God save you, God. Can I punch you? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Sorry, God. Sorry. Okay. I deserve that. I'll go to prison.
About you picking fights with people.
Gonna be looking good work to do, not a problem.
Well, you won't forget this in a hurry.
Oh dear, I'm getting arrested. I hope nothing bad happens when I go to prison.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
Alright, I guess I'll go to prison. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Surely, I'll just have a little bit of jail time. There's the mother walking by. She's looking like, oh, fuck, Henry, what you doing, man? There we go, I'm chucked into prison. I'll serve out my jail time. No problem.
You'll think twice about breaking the law.
Sorry, okay, so I punched a guard 5 times. What harm could that do? Surely nothing bad's gonna happen, right? See, Henry's just sitting, he's contemplating life, thinking about his mistakes of punching a guard 17 times. He is gonna be a new man after this jail term. Surely nothing bad's happening, right?
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out!
Oh shit.
For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
Well, that's a problem. Game over! Right, that's the stream. Right, guys, thanks for coming out. That is Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll see you guys for the next stream. See you later, bye. Yeah, that is the quickest game over you'll ever get. If you go to prison in Scarlet, then it's game over instant. It's one of, the reason for that is because I don't want to kind of delve too much into, the story before it happens, but you'll kind of get why you die in jail in about 10 minutes. So there we go. Right. Now let's play the game properly now. Forgot to grab the stuff. Take all. And yeah, the saving in this game's really stupid, because you can either save in a bed, but it's got to be your own bed, or you can save with something called Save Your Schnapps. I'll take Scout 1. And then Strength. Gravedigger or Stronghold. Yeah, take Stronghold. I will say this. A shield in this game is going to be your best friend. And I sincerely mean that. The combat in this game is so janky. If you do not have a shield, you are screwed.
Come here, I need your help.
Hi, Dad.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
So, we'll go see Kunesh first, because Kunesh is a bit annoying. See, there is a way, I'm not going to do it, because I don't want to break the game or kind of sit for an hour doing the same thing. But there is a way to break the game while in Scarlet. If you kill a few certain people in particular, and then go to a section where you're kind of with your friends, you can basically just fight folk, and you can just keep punching them or hitting them with a mace. for ages, like, and they will not fight back and you will not get arrested. And if you do that for like an hour, you can get everything max. Like, genuinely. But
You want me to go and pick
I'm not
it
going
up?
to do that because
All right.
I don't want to
Money,
sit for an hour and do that.
charcoal, crossguard.
As much as it would make the game easier, I don't want to do that.
Stop off at the tavern on your way home. You know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
It's
Right,
Bianca.
so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Alright, we've seen Dad. Let's go do things then. So we've got to get a bag of charcoal at the market, pick up the deck from Kunesh, pick up the cross guard at the castle. We'll do the castle first because the castle's up here. Raja Dingus. I know I'm covering this, but it's not really. Like, it's all information that I know. Janet, give me the cross guard, or I'll punch you.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
Oh yeah, for those wondering as well where this is actually set, I believe, well, it's set in Bohemia, but I think in terms of country, I think it's the
Father had them engraved
Czech
in
Republic or Czechoslovakia, whatever it was called in that time. But yeah, it's like, it's Czech set. Oh, say that, it's Czech set. It's set in like the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away.
Henry, we already know what happens when you try to kick someone's ass. You died in jail. Quite horribly.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright, let's go. Right, so we've got the cross guard. So... Right, let's go see Kunesh, because Kunesh is a bit of an annoying one. Kunesh is over here. There he is. Kunesh! Give me your shit!
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
I want your money. Give me your money or I'll punch you. I'll punch you in the dick.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay the lot or else.
Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see
All right.
you try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
So, persuasion. So, sometimes you need persuasion. This is where, your speech and all that. So, you can simply use speech, but it's influenced by your reputation. So, reputations are kind of make or break in this game. Middle Ages social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with reputation. If you look dangerous, so if you armour yourself to the bones, to the teeth, and you look badass, then yeah. So, I'm gonna look dangerous, I'll look badass, and I'm gonna say,
I must have
pay you
misheard
drunkard.
It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to
Oh
me
yeah,
like
the
that?
insults are really
You
stupid. It's like,
don't
you
even
son of a
teach you
whore.
any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Bye-bye.
Right, this is the first example of the combat in this game. You're going to see how janky this combat actually is. It's a mess. There we go. So it's not like a simple kind of you swing and you hit them kind of deal. It's basically you've got 5 bits and you can aim for any of them. Like, oh. Oh.
Lost your way. Way off. Curse it!
Punching dick. Ha! Oh. Come on. Ow! You douche canoe. There we go. Level up and unarmed. I'll be honest with you, this guys, this is actually my best attempt in a while. Ow. Yeah, I've got to watch for getting too close. If I get too close, he gets me in a clinch. There we go. I beat him! Yes! I don't usually beat Kunesh.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have.
Like, I don't usually beat him. He is really finicky. Like, he is super annoying. So... I'll take my axe. Thank you. Hold up. Teabag. 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 Get it up, yeah. Out on you, bish. Alright, let's go steal his shit. Wrong room. Also wrong room. For that as well, I'm stealing his pot of food. Yeah, that's the strange thing. This game, you can literally just go around it and just eat everything. Like, if you see a pot, you can just take it and it doesn't even count as stealing. So you could literally just walk to someone's house and be like, "Sup guys, let me just eat. Thanks, bye. Look, thanks, Paul. Goodbye." Alright, so we've got a deck from Kunesh. So now...
Henry. Good health to you.
Right, let's talk trade. So, let's sell off... So, I think it's 10 charcoal you need? There we go. Yep, 10 charcoals. Is that person okay? Wait. This is what I mean when I say the game is a mess. Alright, oh in fact I actually need to go here anyway for the ale. Then I've got to do the sword combat and then that's actually me. That's this bit kind of done.
You can't be serious. Insulting our king.
What insult? I said only Sigismund has done only what he had.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht the Palatinate.
I'll be open, chat. When I beat this game earlier on this year, I just kind of tore through the game. I didn't really bother about the story, so this is me kind of learning story now.
You, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsche spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia.
So yeah, Bohemia is where this is set.
To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans.
So yeah, like part of the story of this game, is like a kind of a lot going on with like kings and that. That's kind of the gist. So like there's a lot of conflict going on.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
I've done that, and it ends in a game over.
Better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh, fine, let's throw some shit around. I mean, that's what my Twitch channel's about, right? I just throw out a lot of random shit in this stream. I'll do it.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Alright, let's go to Deutsch's house. But first, I gotta pick up some stuff. Bianca! Where are you? Oh, talk to me. Thank you.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
This is how I talk to women as well. It's like, God save my lovely. God damn, you're looking fine. You do.
Of course.
He's a simp.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Picture for Father.
Ale for Father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
Alright, so we've got the ale, so I've got one more thing to do. Well, I've got the Deutsch's house bit to do, but then there's also sword fighting, which is actually you properly learning the combat.
Something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too.
It's the facial expressions like,
by the way, that shifty little fellow was asking after you.
like, it's that.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Is it something that's going to get me banned? Oh yeah.
Save your schnapps.
So yeah, I kind of touched on this later on. So there's two ways to save in this game. Actually no, three. Quest progression. So if you progress in a quest, it'll save every so often. A bed. If you rest in a bed, it'll automatically save. The other way, which is really stupid, is you need one of these. Save your schnapps. Like you drink it and it automatically saves the game for you. Which is really dumb. Like in my first playthrough I thought it was really dumb, but truth be told, you actually don't really need to save your schnapps. Because there are beds literally everywhere in the game. So all you really need is just, once you get a bed for yourself, like, it's actually pretty straightforward to save. You can fast travel to your bed, basically. Alright. What's the plan of attack?
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go.
Fritz is like, really? No, it's not.
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Hello, Deutsch's wife.
What do you want, lad?
She doesn't even have a name, it's just Deutsch's wife.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool.
See what I mean? It's just the God Almighty.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Alright. Let's throw some turds on this house. So yeah, reputation loss at this point doesn't really matter. Oh.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit.
Alright, Homer Simpson. Woohoo!
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Okay, that was good. That
I'll
was
make
good.
you pay for that.
Oh, we're about to fight.
Go.
There we go.
Fucker!
Quit
I'll
it.
play you, du Auswurf.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The cat ball is on his way!
Yeah, there is, like, I can mention as well about how you can break the game. If you knock out Teresa, well, actually not, if you kill Teresa straight up, then she doesn't break up the fight. So you can literally just wail on everyone for an hour, and you just max out everything. There we go. It's the way they run as well, Stu. For a game that looks so nice, it runs like, oh dear. Like, I'm not going to do any stealth stuff because that's kind of chancing it. Yeah, I'll watch myself. Like, when it comes to this game, some of the best skills you'll level, lockpicking and stealth. Like, if you get both of those up, like, you're going to be unbeatable. Oh, there's,
Do you want to learn?
there we go. Combat Master, I need to see him.
From yesterday's great wound.
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death.
Oh, hey, one of my YouTube videos starting to kind of really take off.
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So,
Music's not bad either.
you ready to get stuck in?
Alright, let's go.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Alright, let's go. So follow him. So we've got this little bit with Vanyek to do. Once this is done, then that's pretty much prologue, kind of mostly done. And then you'll see why it's not a good idea to get imprisoned at this point. But yeah, in terms of the weapons in this game, maces are your best friend in this game. Like, folk will say, oh, sword's really good. Maces are actually just that bit better than a sword. Because maces can actually hit harder than a sword. Because swords can't break through armor, maces can. So, for late game, a mace is actually better. So, like, the best weapon in the game, St. George's Sword, it's actually better to... So yeah, there's a lot of this.
Alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack.
So, like, this is what swordplay is. It's basically just a lot of kind of going up, down, left, right with the right stick.
Never repeat yourself. Very good. Good. Very good. Alright.
The other key bit of advice I can give, always try and get a headshot. Because there is a perk in this game where if you hit someone in the head, then you get a... Like, there's a 10% chance you can knock them out. So you want to get a headshot. Basically, headshot with a mace, and you get the perk. Like, you basically win every fight.
But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Nice.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Strength up. There we go. I think that's it now.
Now you're getting it.
There we go. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say the combat is really janky. Because you will get to a point in the game where literally every enemy you come across, if they have a shield, you're screwed. They have a shield, they're going to block everything, because they'll literally go, nope, 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 crack, you're dead. Like, it's brutal. Right, so let's go see the lads at Kunesh's. So yeah, the combat in this game's basically, I think if I was to sum up, like, Aussie Man Reviews puts it perfectly. Like, the combat in this game's like, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you. Like, that's basically combat in this game. They will block everything. There is one fight in particular where that is very prevalent. And it's the worst fight in the game. It's basically the fight that if you can get past that, you can basically beat the game. Bloody runt. God, I hate that guy.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's lucky Johan Commanders.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Shut up, you idiot.
Alright, nice job.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you, man.
Alright, let's head back to Father, and then that's it. Then that's pretty much this bit done. And I've managed to get through it quite well. I've said got through it quite quick. Yeah, about half an hour. Right, we're done. About those things.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
I've got to buy beer and don't let it get warm. Really? Do I have the gross chin for it? I should be okay. Aye, because it was 0.2 gross chin, wasn't it, for the ale? So yeah, it should be alright. There is also a really good way to get gross. The next best way.
I'm back.
Hi.
I need another pit.
You want me to?
Hi.
There we go. So the new way to do it is with one of the characters you meet later on in the story. You sell stuff to him, and then just keep stealing stuff, sell it to him, and as you sell stuff to him, his kind of the money in his inventory increases. So basically, if you can get him to a point where he's got like 100k gross chin available, then you get your lock picking up to about 15, get into his secret room, because he's got a very hard lock. If you get into that and then get into his chest, you can basically steal the gross chin and you make an absolute fortune. Like, because it was through that, so there's a DLC called From the Ashes, which is where you basically start up your own town, and it's expensive.
I have chalk.
Good job.
There we go. So, like, it's bloody expensive. Like, I think in order to get everything, I think it's like a couple 100k. Alright, so I've got a bit of cutscene for a little bit.
Look at that, man. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge and put it all together.
God, my leg's hurting. I think my leg's starting to cramp up a little bit. I played tennis today and my leg is cramping.
Someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
And I do it
I
again.
was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Yeah, that's quite mean.
Understand.
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation.
You know the
again.
saying, talk shit, we throw shit.
So you think
right?
it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug.
Oh, before I forget, St. Jude's stuff arrived yesterday.
Remember, Henry,
I got my new hoodie.
if you want to convince someone that they're wrong,
I have too many of these things.
Try using your mouth and not your fists.
Like, I'm not joking when I say this, chat. I have way too many of these things.
Ready? Right, we'll do the grip.
Yeah. This is 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'll heat
5.
it up, and when I take it out,
How many
you
hoodies
shift
do I
the button
have?
so it fits exactly.
Yes.
You know what you're doing.
And I wouldn't change it for the world. Okay, I'm going to put this back in my drawer. This is, in fact, wait, technically... Okay, this one's black. But it's also a Twitch hoodie.
Do it.
I have so many of these things. I love it. This is a screenshot. Hold up. Screenshot. I'm screenshotting this.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare
There we
the
go.
guard.
Okay, that's definitely going up on Twitter after the stream, by the way. So yeah, that's... So I technically own 6 Twitch hoodies. Like, because I've got 5 purple and I've got the black. The black one I've had for years. Like, the black one, I don't think the black one will even fit me anymore. Because I think when I got the black, I think I got it in extra small.
And here I have your mother and you.
Because I thought, okay, American sizes. You know, extra small in American sizes, usually small here. And I'm not joking when I say it was tiny. Like, the fact that I could even get it on, to be fair, me of like 5 years ago was super scrawny.
Bridge made over the Moldau and founded a university. And all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
I love how, like, accurate this game actually is. When it comes to actually making the weapons, it's really accurate. Like, how much time and effort actually goes into it. It's not like a kind of bloop bloop, done. It's like, so much time and effort.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Got them already.
Henry, are you alright?
No. I can't punch her.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Don't sexual content. Sorry, Twitch. I've just realised my mic is up really high. Hold up.
Now stop staring at her and come and see this.
That's headphones.
It's
That's
time for
balance.
the trial by fire.
Try that. I feel, because I'm looking at my mic and it's like going into the yellow quite a bit. How about now? Is that it now? Yeah, that should be it.
Fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
In fact, you know what I could do? I could actually check my computer.
Those days are gone, sir.
Sure, player.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Right, so how's this? It's not too bad.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
I suppose as well I can kind of check post stream.
You still have a lot to learn.
He can't use a sword
Ask your
for
father
shit.
to show you
But
how. He
again,
knows what he's about.
this really does
Learning
hammer the
his trade will serve
point.
him better in life.
You know?
Sir.
I kind of said that this game will
Who
make you feel
knows
like a
what the
peasant,
future holds
and
for each of us?
this cutscene
I see that
showcases
you
it
almost have it
perfectly.
finished.
Henry
need to
can't use a
polish
sword to
them
save his
before we
life. It's
bring
not
it.
Elder Scrolls where you
Excellent.
put a sword in your hand and you
Fine
can use it
work, very
instant.
fine.
He knows jack
A sword
shit.
such as this
That's
will
what
bring
makes this
honour
game
to
good.
its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
Thanks for the sword.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
It's just a shame, like, because I mean, you are the son of a blacksmith, but you don't
Once
actually
it's ready,
get
send your son up to me with it.
to craft weapons in
Good
this
work,
game,
Martin.
which is a bit.
Sure.
I would say that's probably one of my minor complaints, is that you actually don't get a craft weapon. There's a skill in this game called maintenance, where it's basically the grindstone, but you don't actually
The honor
get
is
to craft
mine,
weapons, and
Sir
that for me is a bit of a
Thank you for the hospitality.
gutting thing. It's not like it doesn't make the game awful, but you know, it's like you're a blacksmith's
Long
son.
peculiar history.
I would have liked a
That was
bit,
a long time ago.
like,
I
implement
might tell
it
you about it
in
sometime,
some
but
way,
not today.
not just maintenance, but you know.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Yeah, that's just me nitpicking now.
Oh, it could come in useful.
But I nitpick at this because I
Maybe I'll
really
travel a
do
bit
like
before
this game.
settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. Let's keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Oh.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
So, you know the reason I said about why you don't want to be put in jail at the start of the game? This is why. Because shit will hit the fan. Oh boy. I like how arrows are landing and folk are still standing like, are we getting attacked? Oh shit, we are! Run!
Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
I will say the pacing with this game, it's actually quite decently paced because I mean, you've got the start which is a good kind of, it settles you in and then it kind of hits hard with the, okay, here's the main plot. Like, because there's some games that I've played that take forever getting to the main plot.
We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Yeah, look at my dad go! He's epic! Look at him go! He's taking out this army like no problem. Oh shit. Yeah, it's not alright. Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, right. Let's just, yeah, that's enough. I just dropped my phone like an idiot. I deserve that. Ugh.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
So yeah, there is actually a way for you to basically become a one-man army at the start of this whole thing. Like, because there's about, so for now you have to run. Well, I'll run a bit, but first I'm going to take a little breather, because I've been going for nearly an hour and I need to get up and stretch my legs. My legs are kind of cramping up a bit. So, I'll be back in 2 minutes, chat. I'm just going to go stretch the legs, and then we're going to run. So, BRB. Alright, thanks for waiting, folks. So, I'll probably go for about another hour, maybe more if I'm kind of feeling up for it, but I don't want to kind of go too long, because it has been a very long time since I've streamed, so I don't want to kind of overdo it. But yeah, we'll probably go for about another hour, hour minimum. Like, we'll try to get the prologue done. So right, so now we've got to run. So we've got to get a horse and get to Talmberg. You might be thinking, oh, I could probably just walk. Nothing bad will happen if I just walk. No, something bad will happen. Like, it's best to try and take a shortcut as best you can.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
So yeah, we're gonna...
You Tatar beast!
Yep, so we're stealing this horse. Like, I think what you're actually supposed to do, they're supposed to whistle. And then it kind of distracts them. It distracts the soldiers and they chase after you. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to go. But yeah, this game is like super graphic. For those wondering who's invading, it's like a group of soldiers called the Humans. So now the goal is basically just get the hell out of there. Get to Talmberg and then... Like, this sort of little bit, you go between Scarlet's and Talmberg for a bit, and then once you get to Talmberg, you're basically like, I shouldn't be here. I'm going back to Scarlet's. That's basically it. That's the prologue. Basically go, do. And that's prologue. And then you get into the good stuff.
Yeah.
I just wonder if I'll get the game glitching on me again. When I get to Talmberg. Because I had a glitch happen, which was honestly hilarious. So this here is Rovna. Oh, yeah. So you don't want to kind of... If you end up kind of galloping too much, then your horse basically will throw you off.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Yep, so we go this way.
Flee to Talmberg!
Flee to Talmberg. So yeah, the best thing to do is just don't think about the soldiers that behind you, because if you do, then they will catch up to you and they will kill you. Very quickly. Right, just trot her along. Uh-oh, that's not a good sound. They're like right there. That... I was about to say, that guy had no head. That guy's gonna die in 2 seconds.
They'll kill you all!
Alright, that's a gentle way to put it. Oh, they're like right there.
Flee!
I can hear the bows. Right, I think it kind of ends about here. There we go. Alright, that's his hit Talmberg. See, now actually can I fix my chair again?
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Who's in there?
Alright, so we made it to Talmberg. That's kind of the safety reached.
We're closing the gate!
I like all the people are just crowding around Henry, and it's
Someone
just
give
like
him a
the
drink.
dude has an arrow
And bring
sticking
hot
out of
wine
him.
and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Right, they're gonna get that arrow out.
I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Oh, this is not gonna be pretty. Oh!
Easy. Well done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher.
You know what they say about war? War never changes.
There you
With
go.
that in mind,
Good
I've
news.
still got Fallout 76 I need to beat.
Thank
As
you.
crazy as it sounds, might do Fallout 76 soon.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Like, maybe if down the line I'm looking for something to stream, I might do Fallout 76 again. Because I've done like a couple of streams here and there of it, but never actually sat and just played it. And like, try and beating it.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the
Cumans.
east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Nope.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway.
Yeah, they're very religious in this game.
Risking your
Like,
neck
sent
for
it earlier, they're like, oh Lord, name Jesus
Robard,
Christ and all
take
that.
care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Well, at least he wasn't an adventurer and took an arrow in the knee. On that note, have you seen my new series on YouTube? Yeah, so YouTube side of things, I've actually started a new Oblivion series. I've been doing a lot of Oblivion videos lately, and they've been doing really well. So I decided to kind of milk it and do a series of me just literally killing the Adoring Fan. That's basically it. It's just one new video a day of me just killing the Adoring Fan as many ways as I can. It's one of those series that's either going to get very little views or a ton of views. In fact, one of the videos that's actually popping off right now is the do you know where Amon Christoph is hiding? It's literally Hieronymus and a guard, and I think it's Hieronymus that's on fire. And they both say, "Do you know where Armand Kristoff is hiding?" at the same time. It's a laugh. So, oh, right, to speak to you.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
How did you manage that?
Sorry.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman.
What did I lose reputation for? What?
I can't understand why he'd waste his time.
I have to eat something.
I'm sure he had his
My
reasons.
insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Like, did I literally just lose reputation for walking in a door? Alright, thanks, game.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
And for those wondering, yes,
So
I
this
have
is
the
our
trophy
brave young
for
man. Welcome,
finagling with her.
Bojana here will take care of you.
There's also a
tired and
trophy in this game.
Indeed.
I kid you not when I say this. There is a trophy in this game. I think it's an ultra rare. If you beat the entire story of the game without courting anyone, you get a trophy.
And a little
And it's
wine to
called
wash it down.
Virgin.
Thank you,
I have
lady.
that trophy. Both in game and IRL. Hey-oh!
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
But yeah, I got the
No,
Virgin
that's
trophy.
not
I wanted to
true,
get
Sir
it.
Robai.
And then,
After all
second
that he's been
playthrough,
through,
I
he deserves a
have
proper bed. Let him
courted
sleep in a lodge
Lady
in the
Stephanie.
courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Even
And
with
Henry
that
here is
dumbass
overwhelmed
hair of
by your
hers.
generosity.
Like,
Yes,
what is that
thank you,
hair?
milady.
It's like there's just a little
reward you
bald
for your
spot where the
kindness.
ear is. Like, what is that look?
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it.
It's like she
Good
put it in a braid and literally just went.
Right, man.
What the hell's that look? I keep ripping
When
on
you've
this game,
done,
man.
You can sleep in the bed.
But I rip on it because I like it.
And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting in bed.
Put it this way, I wouldn't be streaming it if I didn't like it. I think that's the simplest way to put it. If I hated the game, this wouldn't be happening right now. I'd probably be playing Final Fantasy 14. And as objective started, eat. Alright, so, eating. Thank you for fooms. Sorry, I'm like taking dumb screenshots for Twitter later. Alright. So, this is where you can actually save. Like, this is actually your own bed now. So, sleep for a bit. But yeah, I'll need to get nourishment. I just wonder if this is going to glitch out, because I think it's here you can actually get a little glitch. I had it up on my YouTube, and it was bloody hilarious. Although I put it in a short, so you couldn't quite see it fully.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
And suddenly Henry has no more bandage.
Yes?
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
She wants to
It's
get
just
me
what you
drunk.
need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but
To tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Well, let's see what happens.
I know what it is to be
with
left
this.
alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
So yeah, now it's just going to be a long, drawn-out conversation. So let's tell the story.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish.
I didn't glitch this time.
Sent me to collect it.
Because I've had it glitch where Henry's not even sitting on the bed.
It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
I'd secretly been learning sword fighting,
hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
There's a huge horde.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
Hey, speech level.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The
Scouts
gate to the
fled.
castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it.
The camera is a bit awkward.
The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
She's just sitting there, just. Cumans were plundering.
It wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torturing.
She's literally sitting there like.
Circled the castle, and
that's
it was clear
crazy.
They could stop me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzik, they had me outnumbered. And
Oh,
they were well
sugar!
armed,
I
too.
think I've actually ended up getting her killed.
I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
Oh shit, I may have actually got Teresa killed.
I'll never forget the horror.
Oh, that might be an oops. So, I mentioned that when you go down, you're supposed to whistle, and it distracts the humans and gets Teresa off them, and I think you gain reputation for it.
God alone knows why he let such things happen.
I didn't.
You poor boy.
I think I might have got Teresa killed.
Your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride.
Well, sorry, Teresa, if I don't see you after the prologue. Sorry.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
He's starting to simp again.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
There we go. Like, this is a really long cutscene. Like, I'll be honest, I've never watched this cutscene in its entirety. Holy moly, it's long. But we got through it. We're through it. It's now... I think we've now got a little bit, and then we can move a bit. Oh yeah, I've covered this bit. I forgot about the little bit with Henry's nightmare. Like, this game really tortures Henry. Like, you spend the prologue really getting tortured, like,
Henry,
the guilt.
wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Alright, we're heading to the battlements. And what I'm going to try to do is, see before I get out of here, I'm going to try and kind of... Oh, in fact... oh, I don't have a lockpick. Should have swiped a lockpick. Just sit there. So yeah, battlements is up here.
Sigismund's hired himself a mob of foreigners. So we wouldn't have time to join.
Robot! That's the best.
Listen
Robot.
up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. He's my commander.
What's going on?
All will end well.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the elemental supplies after the raid on scouts.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts give us.
Fostager, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in.
And he's getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier.
You've come in at a good time. We're just chilling.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Right, we will.
Good luck to you.
Alright, there we go. Hopefully now we'll start to get a bit of gameplay. I forgot how long these cutscenes drag on for.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
No, let Henry pop up and let Henry be like, hi, I left.
In a big hurry? It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather
Lovely.
was a wise man. Your messenger told us
That's
what
definitely getting used.
Messenger?
I'd rather a sore throat than a slit throat.
He's alive?
That's definitely getting used.
He made it to you?
He's here with me.
Oh, here we
He
go.
only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend.
A brave young
how
man
on
who
earth
watched
did
his
you
parents
manage to
die.
get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
Hi.
Have courage,
I
lad.
left.
That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father.
Yeah,
I
Henry
won't
is
leave their
very
corpses
insistent
rotting in the street.
about burying his parents.
I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet!
Alright.
Sorry about your father.
That's a bit of a low blow there. Don't go there, you donkey.
Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry.
It's Cobbler voiced by Gordon
Anyway,
Ramsay.
he's injured and needs to recover.
Don't go back to
I'll lock him
Scarlet,
up
you
here as if
donkey.
he were Hovel of Balding.
I see you've grown
Oh,
a thick
okay, that's
skin
gonna be a good
with
chuckle.
tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favourable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times.
Henry just standing like, oh, I want to go to Scarlet's. When you say short way, it's actually a long way. It is a long way to Rattay. Rattay, however they pronounce it. Alright, so we've got to talk to Sir Robard. Alright. Man.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. I'll be with you.
Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I haven't ate. So yeah. I think what we do in the battlements is we just kind of go along it and then they basically go, okay, you can go to sleep. Really weird bit. Hi.
Good health to you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh,
his parents.
Sorry. And you know Sir Radzikobala?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divis?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, there we go. So yeah, I think now we just wait. Yeah, wait till morning. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try get nourishment sorted. Like, basically get food in. And then, because what I can do is I can wander around Talmberg, get food, and then try and kind of... There we go. Oh, something's going on. I have absolutely no energy. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. Back for a minute. Can I get in here? Yes, I can. Close this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to steal a shield. Thank you. See, this is when I wish I had a lockpick. Oh, perfect. There's a mason here. Alright. Mason here. Like, if you don't know about maces, maces are really, really good in this game. Like they kind of talk about swords a lot in this game, but maces are probably the best endgame weapon because when it comes to combat in this game, swords don't penetrate armor. Like, you need weapons that can kind of get through the armor. And the best weapons for that are actually maces. But it's not like a bed down here as well. No. I think they do put a bed down here. And you can have it. But yeah. And yeah, there's also a glitch as well. Oh, reliable blade, okay. Right, so we've got a mace and we've got a reliable blade. But I don't think I can... No, I can't use the blade yet. I can use mace. That's fine. As I said, the mace is pretty good for damage. Can I go get food first? I need food. Let me eat. Can I eat from the pot? No. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I'm just going to take some bread rolls. I'm just going to take all the food. I need food. Roast duck. Got to have a bit of roast duck. Wine. Gotta take some cheese. That reminds me, I need to make some more cream cheese in Final Fantasy 14. I'm still laughing at LunarCon. In fact, I'll actually talk about that as well. I've kind of forgot to mention this kind of at the start. But also one of the reasons why I was away from Twitch for a while was I was actually helping out at LunarCon. I was actually one of the moderators for it, which was really fun. I loved it. There we go. So, if you didn't know about LunarCon, LunarCon's an in-game convention organised by Shenpai and her friends. I got to moderate at it, so I was basically one of the people kind of help keeping lines in check and things like that. And it was honestly one of the funnest things I've ever done. The people I met through it were absolutely amazing. I met so many great folks, some of which I've ended up becoming lifelong friends with. But yeah, like, LunarCon was fun, but the days were, like, I don't want to say brutal, but, like, I only had one moderating slot, and it was on the Sunday.
Sigismund of Luxembourg.
But I pretty much ended up working all 3 days. Because it was so busy. Because we had data center travel, it made the convention blow up. Like, one of the main halls was the FC house. And there was literally a queue for, like, literally all around the kind of Imperium ward. It was unbelievably busy.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
Maybe.
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday his majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless,
I will say, for
I
a
can assure you
4-year-old
that Sir
game,
Radzik
the
is not a
graphics are
Talmud.
still kind of decent.
He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Yep.
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Oh. And they'll turn around. Like, when the hand goes up, it's basically either attack or turn round. Like, if they do like the Indian Bollywood, they like turning the light bulb, it means they'll turn round.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
So Henry's still like, I want to go back to Scarlet's. Alright, so bury your loved ones in Scarlet's, talk to Sir Robard, and get a horse. So yep, Henry is that adamant. He wants to go back to Scarlet's to bury his parents. How well do you think that's going to go, chat? Because I can tell you right now, it's awful.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Okay. I have to
Sir
get to
Robard,
Scarlet's.
I need to get to Scarlet's.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
If you were in my shoes,
Robard,
you'd do
my
the same.
parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Alright. Alright, so basically we're gonna try and bust out of here. Yeah, probably not. Like, I kid you not when I say this, but a fall from this height will literally injure me. See? Like, I fell like that and I got injured. What I'll do is I'm going to go to my bed, sleep an hour, and that'll get my health back. And then you can actually get out pretty easily. You just jump down there. Pretty straightforward way to get out. And the mace I picked up will come in handy. Sleep. So we'll just get everything back 100 and we'll get the nourishment sorted. Oh, I just realised. Yeah, so if we do that, sleep 9 hours, get the nourishment down, energy back up, that way I can fight. Because if I recall, I believe there's one enemy en route to Scarlet's. I think there's one enemy about Rovna. So I want to try and kind of have the energy to fight, so I can just go up to him, crack him in the head, and he's dead. Why did I not sleep full time? Strange. Game didn't let me sleep full time. Doesn't matter. At this point, so you've got two ways to go. You can either go up to this dude and basically try your luck.
Good health to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it.
Yeah, and it's like, let me out or else, and you have a chance.
Look, lad.
Hey!
I know you haven't had it easy, but that won't work on me. Do you seriously think a greenhorn like you can get past us? How about asking Sir Robard for permission? Or think up something, so I don't get in the shit over it.
I'll try and think something up.
Good luck to you.
Right, that didn't work. We're going the other way. Like, there is also one other way you can do it. It's a bit of a dumb way, but also works. Save time in jail. like if you serve time in jail, I think they actually kick you out automatically. But let's do this. I'm gonna. There we go. See, you can do that. There we go. Like, you're supposed to get a horse, but basically if you run far enough, you should be okay. Oh. Hi gods, bye gods.
Got you.
Ah.
Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake. I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere.
And this is the thing, if they arrest you, they then kick you out.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to
Hey.
pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed
Anytime a success
And I'm
works, it's like,
stuck here,
yes.
a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double. Kurva!
Yep. There we go. So now you just gotta leg it. Horse is optional. Like, the horse is easier, because then if you can get the horse, then you can get out. But, yeah, horse is a bit tricky to grab. You just gotta run far enough. Are they... Yeah, I'm safe. Alright, we're pretty much safe, so now we're just walking back to Scarlet's. But I think once you get far enough away, I think you get put into a cutscene and automatically end up in Rovna. If I recall. I think you kind of get to about here. And then the game's like, okay, we're just going to punt you at Rovna. And then that's you. Okay, it's taken a very long time. Come on, game. There we go.
Looks like they've already gone.
Alright, Henry's off. So yeah, that's us in Rovna now. So we hit Rovna, and then it's not too far to Scarlet's now. But you can see, yeah, it's a pretty grim sight. And I believe that's the church. Oh, that looks lovely. Told you, this game is super graphic. There's Scarlet's there. Alright, so we've got to get to Scarlet's, we've got to find their parents, and we've got to bury them. That shouldn't be too hard. And if I recall... Here he is. You face one enemy. Hi. That's an image. That's a, hey, I bet you're wondering how I got into this. Well, it's a long story. I've just realised something. I don't even have the shield equipped because I'm an idiot. I surrender. Have mercy on me. No. God, I love the combat in this game. They're like, have mercy. Bonk. Hey, you got anything worth taking? Yeah, the picking up weapons is super finagly. I'll take that. Does he really just grab a sword by the blade? Just like, ah, a sword. Jam my hand into the blade. That guy's seen better days. Alright, let's get Scarlets. So yeah, we're heading into Scarlets. We're trying to find a spade. And then that's end of section. That's the end of the prologue. And I think what I'll do is after the prologue, I'll probably chill for sort of 5-10 minutes and just kind of chat a bit, because like for those that actually didn't know, this is actually my first stream in a very long time. Yeah, I've been doing like YouTube stuff, but in terms of Twitch, this is my first stream in literal months. Oh, I think we've got someone.
Hey!
Hurry!
No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I have nothing.
Why would anyone do this? What did
I'm
these
gonna kill him.
souls
I'm gonna
ever
find this
do
guy.
to them?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm a coming. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for that booty. Mr. Dill's gonna come get you. I know I'm getting sidetracked. I should be going to Scarlets, but I just want to kill this guy, because when you get used to the combat, it's kind of fun. Nearly got him. Aha! Got you. Hey, don't you run away from me! Get back here! I've nearly got him. Got you. Oh yeah, also the fun part about this game, the mercy kills. They're brutal. It's like, mercy kill! Crack! Without a weapon, you either stomp on them or you snap their neck. It's fun. Oh, take a dagger. Like, and I'll also say this as well, get your stealth leveled and get the perk that allows you to kill, like, if you have a dagger on hand, you can kill people instantly. It's a very, very useful perk. Because it gets your stealth up super quick, and also is very, very useful, like, because later on in the game you have to sneak into camps. Well, yeah. Later on in the game you have to kind of sneak into a camp to kind of get somebody. And one of the things you can actually do is, if you catch them when they're sleeping, you can actually stealth kill. Like, the game actually will encourage you to try and stealth kill. Hello.
What are you doing here? Tired of life? Fuck it!
He's got a bludgeon. Oh. Come on. Come on. So this is why I'm saying you want to get a headshot. There we go. That's why. Because a headshot basically is like if you get a headshot, you deal better damage. Like if you go for a body shot, it doesn't deal as much. Whereas headshot basically.
Jesus Christ, have mercy on me! I surrender. Can't you see?
I do see, and I don't care.
Right.
My gold. Cockchain, I'll take the bandages. It's like, have mercy on me. I do see that, and no.
You didn't run like me.
stood by his side when he did this to you.
So yeah, your parents are here. In fact, I can actually tell you when my last stream was. It didn't last long. It only lasted 41 minutes because my internet crapped out. April 28th was my last stream.
Why did you leave me?
It's been literally May, June, July, August, September. 5 months since my last stream.
Forgive me.
Jeez, that is a long time.
Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
And I will kill him.
First,
Spoiler alert, you don't.
I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Right, Henry, could we hurry this up because I actually really need to pee. Right, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quickly, and then when I get back, I'm going to do the rest of this. This won't take long, and then I want to kind of chat a bit about Twitch content, down the line stuff. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, thanks for waiting. Right, let's get a spade. So, if I remember, the spade's over this way. Because you follow the sound of a dog barking. No, it's not quite there. It's... Oh, there we go. The game's done it for me.
Get away, you mutt!
It's a gate glitch.
What's going on? Miss Jack, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Somebody's robbing bodies.
Seems to me that dog knows exactly why he's going for you. You're picking dead men's pockets.
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
I want to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what
Nope.
of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword, huh?
Get out of here, you scumbag.
Easy there.
Yeah, so. Good doggo. Right, so this is what we need. We need the spade. Alright, now we can go bury our parents. That seems like a lovely thing to do. Oh my god, you can actually loot your parents. That kind of feels wrong, but they have money, so it's worth. So just kind of, well, I'm doing this, so this is very likely going to end up on YouTube. I'm going to get it exported tonight and have it go live 5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 p.m. tomorrow. Because I've got videos scheduled every day for a couple of weeks, so...
You're going to like it.
Oh, yeah, you've got to start digging. So I'm going to try and get this uploaded to YouTube quite sharp. Like, I can just do a straight export. So YouTube is going to be where I store all my stream VODs. I'll see how well this goes over on YouTube. And how it does here. If it's done alright, then I'll maybe play more. Oh, there's a doggo. Unfortunately, you cannot pet the doggos in this game. But you can own one. But I've never owned one. I think there's a certain quest you have to do. And I've never owned a dog. Because like they're basically your companion, then you can actually make them attack folk. Aww.
So... let's get to it.
You can't do it.
How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
Uh-oh. And we're in trouble.
Is that him? Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it.
Uh-oh.
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye.
Anyone who has played this game will know how much of a dick this guy is. He is a massive dick.
Could have just cost you a few teeth.
He's got a big club. But again, this is where the game's basically telling you, you are nobody. Because you cannot win this fight. Uh-oh, I've just... See what I mean?
Bugger!
Bugger. Like, you cannot win this fight. It's impossible. Unless you somehow manage to get, like, really good armor and arm yourself to the teeth, you cannot win this fight. I think this is a scripted death. Like, Runt will block everything.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Okay. Oh, Teresa's alive! Yay, yay! She probably got violated a little, but she's alive. Well, I lived. But unfortunately, we've lost the sword, and you basically spend the rest of the game trying to get it back. Do you get it back? But I will say they actually did get some big names for this game to voice. They got Brian Blessed, of all people. Like, Brian Blessed, he voices one of the people you meet in Sasau. Like, yeah, I think you're organising something, and yeah, he voices a character, because I met his character and I went, I recognise that voice, and I went, Brian Blessed had to be. Oh, there we go. Brian Blessed! And if you've never heard of Brian Blessed, look him up, he is amazing. Look up him commentating snooker. Like, usually snooker's quite a calm, like, the kind of commentary for it isn't loud or anything, and Brian Blessed turns it up to 12. It's like, oh, how, let's lift the dogs of war, and then just goes to chill again. It's amazing. It's one of the funniest things I've ever watched. Yeah, I think we'll skip the rest of this, because basically the rest of it is basically just you getting taken to the mill.
Hiszem látom, megjött a mulatság.
Yeah, best thing to do is basically just run. I forget where I'm going. Ow. Right, I'm taking the L, because I think I've went the wrong way.
Kapsz egyet. Oh,
Can I actually... But I wonder if I could actually keep the hunting swords. I don't think so. Right, I'm trying to remember where I'm actually going. Oh, you know what would actually help? If I followed the freaking compass. Right, let's try get there before my health bleeds out. But that's an idea. Maybe follow the compass, Fraz. That's maybe an idea. There we go.
Do you need some help?
Henry!
Oh.
There's work to be done.
Alright, so just a little cutscene here, and then I'll probably chat for a bit. Because that's me kind of done the prologue, which is the... Like, it's a stretch, this bit. But once you kind of get it done, then that's you kind of settled in with the story.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me?
Oh, it's Teresa. She is alive.
Hallelujah.
I've just realised I've got this
thought
little
you'd
bit of my
move
hair
away.
that's like sticking up.
Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
Just had a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a long cutscene where it's basically just you're kind of
Where am
cycling a few days.
In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. You slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
So yeah, it's this for a little bit. See, a few delirious days later. You're basically resting there until you get the strength.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How'd you find me?
You managed to save me.
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
I'm tired.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
Alright, I've been lying around
long enough.
Lying around long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
Yeah, so you've got to pay them back as well.
My God.
So,
A fortnight in bed, then an eternity
so
in
yeah,
the grave.
you want to try and get the grocery
If it
in
weren't
quick.
for my uncle, you wouldn't
Like,
be
but
here
this is where lockpicking can really come into play. Alright, I have to get one.
But right now, I have more important things to do.
That's all you have to say? After everything we've done for you? Well, do as you see fit.
Okay, I could have been a little bit nicer. Right, so I'll grab my things from the trunk. The trunk's here. Take all. Mace. Alright. And then yeah, this is the bed that's mine. So let me just save quick. I know it just saved there, but I'll just save again. Just since I've got all my stuff out of the trunk. And yeah, for some reason the sleeping in this game takes forever. Like, waiting, it will literally go brrr, done. Sleeping, it's like... Alright. And... Right. Right, it's not the end of the stream yet, but I just kind of... Like, I'll probably chat for about 10 minutes just since it's been a while. So yeah, it's been 5 months since my last stream. But yeah, kind of why I went walkabout for a while. Basically, it's been a mix. Like, this year's been a bit brutal. Like, I'll be openly honest, this year's been a bit brutal. And I just kind of didn't feel up for streaming for a while. Just mentally, I just was not there. I just didn't feel up for it, I didn't want to do it, like, and I just kind of felt as if I was stagnating a bit with content. Because anyone who knows me well knows I love my Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing it a lot, but I really want to try to get away from it and kind of have a break for a while. And I want to kind of not stream it because as much as I do love it, it's difficult for me to stream because it's difficult to be entertaining. It's a bit challenging to be entertaining doing the same thing every day. I have I'm considering doing the Endwalker playthrough on my light character, so that'll probably happen in the new year, I reckon. Like, if I can kind of get the ball rolling with the streams again, then I might do Endwalker. Like, do a full playthrough of the story, patch content on my light alt. So, could do that. And then we'll see. But yeah, I think for the time being, I really just want to just get my hand in streaming again. Just kind of get comfortable and kind of get back into the swing of it and just kind of have some fun again. Basically, I want to just go back to my roots of what made me enjoy streaming, which was me just play whatever I wanted. Play whatever I want and just have some fun. So this VOD will go up on YouTube. I'll get it exported tonight and then I'll have it set to go live 5 o'clock tomorrow. I don't think there's an exclusivity thing. Like, I think you can't stream on 2 different platforms as an affiliate, but I think what you can do is, if you finish the stream, I think you can export it to YouTube immediately. As long as you're not doing it at the same time. So I'll get this exported and yeah, I'll pretty much get that set up. That'll take no time at all. So down the line, I really want to get back to Bloodborne. I've been talking about it for a long time. I want to do Bloodborne again. That will maybe take a good 2-3 streams to do. I really want to play that again. Been itching to play it because I played it during the summer, finished a run, and now I'm like, I want to play it again. And with that, I really want to do an all boss run. Like, get all the bosses, even the DLC ones done. Because I still haven't beaten ones like Orphan of Cause and Lawrence vs. Vicar. Like, and I really want to get them done. Other than that, Legend of Heroes series, I would like to do that. Trails of Cold Steel, I played all 4 games and I think they'd be great to stream. I think you guys would really like it. Really good story, really good characters, and the combat system's quite fun. So I'll do that, definitely. And yeah, I'm just I'll try and get pen to paper. I was talking on Twitter about doing something in October for Samaritans. I've decided because yesterday I done a YouTube stream, just talk, and that was one of the things I mentioned was I was considering doing it in October, but I think because of the way things are at the moment, with cost of living crisis and things being a bit tough and Christmas around the corner, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing a charity thing and pressuring people to donate when really the last thing folks should be doing right now is chucking money. When there's a cost of living crisis, everything's going up. So I'm gonna put a halt on charity stuff in October. Because I was gonna do a month long thing like I usually do for St. Jude, but as I said, I don't feel comfortable doing it now. With the way things are. So St. Jude stuff next year, we'll definitely get on with that. And next year for St. Jude, I want to hit $5,000 raised. That's the goal. So yeah, games, Bloodborne, Legend of Heroes. I might do Fallout 76. I was going to do something in Skyrim, the Curse mod. I had to look at that, and I would really like to do that. I want to try and get that in. Maybe look at Soul series again. Maybe do a trilogy run. Can I get that? Kingdom Hearts 3 possibly as well. Maybe do a gimmick run. I think I did start a Crit Honey Spout and I haven't finished it. So I might start a new one and maybe do that again. So yeah, I'm getting pen to paper and getting ideas down. And as I said, I've got Endwalker playthrough down because that is something that I really want to do. That's a big to-do list item. Is a full Endwalker playthrough because that's going to be some really good stuff for YouTube. What else? Let's have a look at my categories. YouTube stuff, in terms of that, I'm going to try to keep going with it as best I can with the Oblivion because it's been doing really well. Trying to think what other stuff I can maybe do. So as I say, I've got the Soul stuff. Could do Final Fantasy 7, honestly. Maybe try to do a run of that. Hey, I'm top streamer for Kingdom Come Deliverance. Go me. Well, top English speaking. But then that doesn't take much effort. What else could I do? Like Remnant from the Ashes, I might do that soon. I would also like to look at Realm Royale again. So anyone who's been a long time viewer of the channel will know I was a huge Realm Royale kind of fan. Like, I played that game religiously, and that actually, if I recall, got me some of the best viewership I ever had in this channel. I think at one point I had like 40 viewers watching me play it, which was nuts. Realm Royale has actually had an update for the first time in years, and not just a tiny kind of update. I'm talking they have overhauled the game massively. So now you have armor pieces, new weapons. They've changed some of them. So like the meta of Firestone Staff and Mage is gone. So the whole Firestone Staff, Barrier, Deploy Turret, that's gone now. Like, that meta is gone. Still got the turrets in that, but the staffs are now nowhere near as good. The Ice Staff's basically the Stone Staff now. In terms of shots, but it's not as good. So I could do Realm Royale. I know the easy thing to do as well would be Fortnite on stream. Like, I'll openly admit, like, I think Fortnite would be the cop-out content, you know? If I was bored, like, I could just do Fortnite, because that is the likeliest thing that the majority of my following will enjoy, is Fortnite. So I might do Fortnite soon, maybe if I'm bored, but I'm not really playing much Fortnite these days. I've hardly played it lately, so yeah. I might come back to it, might not. I think if the game was to kind of be quite fun, like, I would probably home in the zero build, because I quite like it. I quite like zero build, because then it's no stress. Like, it's basically down to just how good you can aim. Because, I mean, trying to beat folk who are super sweaty and building constantly, that was not fun. So I could come back to Fortnite. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get pen to paper, come up with some ideas, and hopefully get the streams rolling. I will probably do a stream tomorrow, if I'm feeling up for it. Because I've got tomorrow, and then I've actually got Monday, Tuesday off work, so I can try fitting streams then. I will probably do a stream on Monday, because Monday is like the Queen's funeral, and I'll be honest, I don't give a rat's ass. Yes, judge me, I am British. And she was the Queen for my country, but I'll be honest, I don't really give a rat's ass. Not for me, I'm not a royalist, so judge me. So I'll probably do a stream on Monday. But yeah, I've gone now for about 2.5 hours, and I'll be honest, I'm knackered. It's like 9 o'clock, so I want to jump off and just chill for the rest of the night. But yeah, that was Kingdom Come Deliverance. Didn't get as much glitches as I would have liked, but we've got plenty of time. So I'll get this up on YouTube. I'll see how well it goes over. And I'll maybe look at the stats and everything, see how people enjoyed it. If it goes over quite well, then I'll maybe stream more tomorrow. If not, I do have WWE 2K22. And I can maybe do that. Like, maybe just do computer matches. Like, cause I've downloaded a few people like Moist Critical and Pokimane and Amiru and all that. Like, it's a good laugh. It's a very good laugh. I know, like, Rainer Bays has been, like, he kind of does it occasionally, and they're a hoot, they streams. So I could do that. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to take off for the night, because I am super tired today. I was playing tennis as well, so I am tired. I want to rest, and I've also forgotten to take my pill. Shit, that's 2 nights in a row. I've been late in my tailspin, so yeah, I'm gonna jump off like now so I can go take it. But I really do appreciate you guys coming out and watching. Thank you, Bio30 for the follow as well. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back and we'll kind of do something else, or maybe do more of this, see how I feel. But other than that, it's lovely to be back in Twitch. Hopefully I am here to stay this time and not disappear for 5 months again. Unless anyone needs cigarettes, I can go get them. I know it took me like 5 months last time to get cigarettes, but I swear I'll be quicker this time. Like, does anyone need cigarettes? Anyway, I'm going to call it there, because I'm tired. Like, I'm ready for a snooze. But thank you guys for coming out. I don't think I'll raid anyone. Like, I think we'll just kind of... Well, actually, who is on? We might raid... Oh, that's something else I could do. I could do Paladins again. I love Paladins. Well, I say I love Paladins, but I've not played Paladins in freaking ages. So I could do Paladins again. Let me have a look. Right. Right, I'll call it there. But again, thank you guys for coming out. If you want to rewatch this VOD, this will be up on Twitch for 60 days. Or if 6 days pass and you want to somehow relive my Kingdom Come Deliverance, this will be up on YouTube. This will go live on YouTube at 5 PM tomorrow. But other than that, take care guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I'll keep an eye on my Twitter and I'll see you for the next stream, possibly tomorrow. Catch you later guys.